Welcome to my decadent life. Today we are going to be doing a second impression, little mini tiny review and demo of the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. So if you're interested in this product, I have some information for you. This is the second time I have worn it and I plan to wear it for most of the day. So if you would like to know my thoughts on this product, keep watching. So I did try this for the first time yesterday, the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. I kind of just went in blind yesterday morning. I got this on Thursday and then yesterday was Friday. So I was headed to work. So I just popped it on and I had really good luck with it and I really liked how it wore during the day. But today we're gonna take a little bit more time and we're gonna kind of experiment a little bit more since I have you guys kind of here and we have the time. And I figured it would be a good idea to sort of, I did a little moisturizer and serum on the right side of my face, and then I really just did a little serum on the left side of my face. So I kept my skincare really bare bones today because it does say to apply it to a clean face, and I feel like that's a little subjective. What exactly does clean mean? Very seldom would I do nothing at all in the morning, you know what I mean? As far as serum goes. So let's get into it. I'm gonna start putting it on and I will sort of read along as I apply. Right here, I just saw at the bottom, it says, this do-it-all SPF is designed to be applied to clean skin. Notice it applies lighter in application and self-adjusts to its true color after 1 minute. Try alone first before mixing in any skincare as a base. You might be pleasantly surprised and realize it's all you need. Well, that's kind of perfect because my left side really just has a light vitamin C, and my right side I did the vitamin C and then just a little bit of moisturizer. The description describes it as a clean, light coverage, tinted mineral SPF 40 serum that boosts skincare benefits. What else do you need to know? Your tinted SPF will never be the same. The first of its kind formula fuses skincare, makeup, sun protection into one easy step. A weightless serum that leaves your skin looking like skin. Boosting SPF 40 coverage with non-nano zinc oxide, safely shielding from UVA, UVB, UVC, blue light, and infrared in an unprecedented 18 shades. Created with a blend of hyaluronic acids, plant-based squalane, and niacinamide. Ilia's skin tint evens tone, softens fine lines and imperfections, and dries down to a natural dewy finish. And this super serum doesn't stop there. It also creates a natural barrier for your skincare, sealing in hydration, plumping skin, and boosting any antioxidant effectiveness by 200%. Plus, it's silicone-free, fragrance-free, chemical, screen-free, oil-free, non-comedogenic, and safe for sensitive skin. This SPF is made super. And you get 1 fluid ounces or 30 mils for $46. It says to shake well before use. Best if applied to clean skin or on top of the True Skin Radiant Priming Serum, which I don't have. On application, the shade will appear lighter and will adapt to its true color. And I did notice that. Initially when I swatched it, I was concerned that it was going to be much too light, but it really did match my skin tone well. And I got my true shade, which is almost always light with neutral undertones in the wintertime, and then I'm sometimes a light medium in the summer. So I did get the light neutral, and that is Formosa, which is ST4. Okay, so I let it set for about a minute, and I kind of just sat here and watched it, and it definitely does seem like any of the tone that seemed like it had a little bit of maybe that white cast to it just kind of melted in. If I adjust my camera a little bit, I feel like this matches my neck and chest perfectly. So sometimes I'm a little conflicted if I'm doing a complexion product review, if I should do other products with it or not. But most of the time, if I'm wearing a base product, I am going to have something else on my face. If I am just home wearing nothing, then it's truly just my basic sunscreen. So I think it is appropriate to layer some products on. to see how it builds and wears, you know, with other products. So I did grab a bunch of Ilia things because I always feel like that's appropriate, just to like stick with the same thing. So I have eyes, mascara, some more concealers, a couple color haze, and I do have a powder. So I thought, and some highlight. And so I figured we could just kind of like finish our face a little bit and see how that goes. Just a little concealer under my eye. This is Chicory, and then I'll take Arrowroot, Yucca. Arrowroot would be a little lighter. That's the lighter one that I sometimes think that I should have. I'm going to take just a little Yucca and put it on this little blemish I have right there, because that didn't seem to truly want to cover that, and that was a pretty red blemish. And I'll just kind of pat out with my finger. So as I'm wearing this for a while, I keep looking into the mirror, and the one thing I notice is my wrinkle. That's always my biggest problem. It doesn't show very much that there is buildup inside of the wrinkle. I can see the product gathering there a little bit, but the neat thing that it does is it's like it's so almost like smoothed over that you can't see that the product's gathering there. It just is, but it isn't a big deal, if that makes any sense. Same thing with around my nose, I would have to say. So that's kind of neat, because that's the first place that shows immediately when I'm wearing any kind of foundation. So I'm going to take just a little bit of the Atomic, this is the Liquid Light Serum. And I like to sort of spread this around on the back of my hand. And I do like to apply this with a sponge most of the time. I like to spread this out on my hand because I feel like that when you pick it up and you go onto your face, kind of with anything, you're not getting that overwhelmed feeling. So I don't have a contour, and I really do put some contour on every day. That's kind of like, you know, everybody has their like basics, but contour is actually one of my basics. I'm not really sure why. I am going to use the RMS Contour Bronze, and this is my Wangas foundation brush, and just a little bit. Something that is probably like more of an insecurity for me is my hairline. So maybe that's why contour is a little bit more of a, I don't know, like a security kind of thing for me. Most people would probably say, well, just don't wear your hair up, but I actually kind of hate the feeling of my hair in my face all the time, so it's sort of like a lose-lose situation. So I like to kind of almost blend into my hairline a little bit with it. One thing that's kind of hard to tell is as I'm layering the products over the top of it and I'm buffing it in, you know, is it really just kind of like moving that sunscreen around, or is it all kind of mixing together? But I'm not having any problems doing it, so far it seems, you know, like it is layering very well. So I think we're going to go into the color Haze in the color Sing. This is really pretty berry color, and I do the same thing because this is so unbelievably pigmented. I put just a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I spread it all around, and then I pick it up from my hand and apply it to my face. If I go in with that concentrated spot, I just feel like I get a little panicked because it is harder to blend out that way. So I'm still feeling really, really, really dewy, way dewier than I would feel comfortable like heading to work. And like, let me just tell you why. Like, dewy is great, but I have to put my winter coat on, probably a hat, and I'm gonna carry my baby to the car outside, no garage. So they're gonna like, she's gonna like touch me. She's gonna kiss me a bunch of times. She's probably gonna pull my hair, pull my hood. And like stuff just gets everywhere, you know, like your coat just kind of gets stuck to your face or your hat. And if there is, you know, obviously like, you know, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like outside factors touching your skin, it's almost impossible to keep a dewy look, you know, that you wouldn't set at all. I mean, I think for like photo shoots and things like that, it's amazing, but I just don't feel like my real life really allows for me to be that dewy. Okay, so I'm back with brows on. Stay tuned for a video on the new brow products I've been using from Thrive Causemetics. And then we are going to set, because I've had this on for a little while now, and as gorgeous as it looks, I just know that if I like touch or pick up, you know, touch my face or pick up my kids at all, it is going to move around and transfer, and I just don't wear my makeup like that. So a little bit of the Beautycounter mattifying powder under my eyes, and then I'll just make sure to press this out. Set right above here and around this area. And then I do like to just grab a little bit of a bigger brush. And then I always do my Waikiki Run from Ilia with my big Beautycounter fan brush. And I love to just sort of extra bronze up the face. That's probably why like contour ends up being one of my staples, because when I set, I get like a bronze feeling from this. Now obviously if your skin tone is deeper, you would need a deeper powder, but this is just like such a natural bronzy kind of look. And it just allows that the color to still shine through, but just sort of like warms the whole face up just a little bit more. I love how this looks set. I mean, it couldn't be any more skin-like, even though it's been powdered. It is very pretty, and I don't really feel like it picks the product back up to powder it like some other more serum-y products I maybe have tried before. Let's just do like a super quick eye. This is the Ilia Cool Nudes. I'm gonna take the lightest color called Infinity and just sort of sweep that across kind of the top of where my crease would go. Then I'm gonna go into the color down from it right here called Just, and we'll put just a little we'll put just a little bit of the Just in my crease. That's all you really need. I'm just sort of gonna pull it out, grab a little brush, do that same thing underneath. This maybe doesn't really match my shirt very well, but that's okay. And then I'm just gonna take the shimmer color here called Undo, and then just press that on with my finger. And I will finish this look with the Ilia mascara. I have just a cute little guy here that I got from Sephora. If you're interested in trying this, this is actually for a small size, I feel like a good example of the mascara, because I feel like you get the full size wand and plenty of product. So if you're hesitant to spend a little bit more on a mascara, I think the travel size is $13. It's a better way to give it a test just to see if you would really like it. And I won't bore you with the application because I just apply it like a standard mascara. Okay, so I finished my lashes. My lipstick, I used Sing with just a little bit of the Atomic Serum. The one thing about these old containers, because they have rebranded and repackaged, I have just destroyed both of the lids to these. So that's kind of an interesting thing, that it had like a little bit too much give, and when I would try to put the top on, I would just like crush it on there. I must be the Hulk. I guess I don't know. So I put a little bit of that in the center, and I really do like wearing these color Haze on my lip. They feel kind of matte, and they sort of dry down, and they last really long. So they double. This is the only cheek and lip product that I use on my cheeks and lips. Every other cheek and lip product I really only use on my cheeks. So that being said, I do really like these. So the next time you see the Ilia products, they're all gonna look similar to this, where before they had this kind of more silvery look. Now everything is kind of white with, I believe, like this more kind of a dark taupe sort of writing. So I think that that's cool. I love to see a company, you know, like refresh their packaging, especially like with the launch of a new product. I think that that's really great. So anyway, makeup looks good. Skin looks gorgeous. So we're gonna wear it. So it is 11:30 right now in the late morning, and I'm actually gonna go have lunch, so I'm not gonna like probably leave my lipstick on, but we'll see how my face wears for the rest of the day. And I can leave this on most of the day, so I will probably keep it on as long as I can. All right, I will see you guys in the check-ins. Okay, everybody, it's about 2:30, so I've had the skin tint on for about 3 hours, and we just got in from playing outside for about an hour. And it is so bright out, so I had sunglasses on. I took them on and off a couple times, and I didn't have to put a hat on or anything. It was actually really nice outside. It's like 40 degrees, which is actually like a whole another kind of crazy phenomenon, because it was just a -20 on Tuesday. So anyway, I feel like my skin is looking really good, even though I did sunglasses on and off. I know that I, without even realizing it, kind of like itched my chin area. I feel like my skin looks really nice still. So my girls are running around like crazy, so you probably hear them. I just snuck away into my room so I could do my last little check-in. It is 6 o'clock, so we are at 6.5 hours. I'm gonna keep this on longer, but I'm gonna run out of light. So it's kind of that golden hour right now. So I thought I better do my last check-in, and then I will leave this on. We're gonna do a movie night. My girls have friends coming over to watch Frozen 2. So we will do that, and then I will just update everything in the description. But honestly, I feel like for a skin tint, it is surprisingly, everything has stayed really matte. There's no sliding, besides the fact that I have done lots of touching. I've eaten 2 meals, and you know, a lot of that like kid kind of like lots of kisses today. Everything's worked out pretty good. Okay, so I guess this is past Jennifer not knowing how the future check-ins go. But here to just say, if you liked this video, please click the like button. It means a lot to me. And if you are enjoying what I'm doing on this channel, please click subscribe. I would love to have you be part of our little family here, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.